All right, Shalom. We are the real Hebrew Israelites. Come out here week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of the wicked kings of America, which is the scriptures known as Babylon the Great. And to tell you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, we are the children of Israel. But before we begin, I want to give all praise to our name.
Yahweh Bashem. Yahweh.
Back at it, man. Through the spirit of power, Yahweh Bashem Shai. All right, and who can but prophesy? Give me that. Amos 3 and 7. Who can but prophesy, man? All right, we're gonna keep doing it. Hey, brother, can you give me Isaiah 62 and 6? Yeah.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 7.
Matter of fact, start at 6.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city?
Yep.
And the people not be afraid?
Yeah, this trumpet is being blown, man. You're supposed to be in fear right now. Go ahead.
Shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord have not done it?
Yeah, that so-called straight bullet that took out this child, that child. Guess what the Lord did? Go ahead, huh?
Surely the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, will do nothing.
Yep.
But he revealed his secret unto his servants, the prophets.
Yeah, he revealed his secrets to his servants, the prophets. All right, that's why you see us out here blowing this trumpet, man. He give you warning, let you know impending danger is on the way. Continue.
The lion hath roared.
Yep.
Who will not fear?
Yeah, the lion of roar, the lion of Judah, Yahweh Bashem, which is the word. Yahweh is the word, and he's roaring right now. Read that again.
The lion hath roared.
Go ahead.
Who will not fear?
You ain't gonna fear Yahweh Bashem, man. Go ahead.
The Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, has spoken.
Go ahead.
Who can but prophesy?
Who can but prophesy, man? That's why we out here. We out here to bring out the word of Yahweh Bashem. Go ahead.
Ezekiel 33 and verse 4. Yep. Then whosoever hears the sound of the trumpet,
yep.
And take not warning,
yep.
If the sword come and take him away.
Yeah, if the sword come and take him away, Esau eat him, man. And it's very sword that he wielded. All right, he wielding that little thing. All right, when he said, if you don't get that thing, you ain't gonna be able to go and work. You ain't gonna be able to eat. That's a sword that this devil is wielding, and we warning you of it. Go ahead, huh?
His blood shall be upon his own
head.
Hey,
man, who will pity your trauma? Your blood gonna be upon your own head. Period. Right. Go ahead.
It's Revelation 10 and 11. And he said unto me, thou must prophesy again before many people, and nations, and tongues, and kings.
Yeah, and that's what the Lord has done. He's woken us up, he's stirred up our pure remembrance by way of these scriptures. And now we out here doing it in the same light, as likewise, man. Okay? Give me that Isaiah.
It's Isaiah 62 and 2.
Yep.
And the Gentiles shall see.
6.
Okay. Verse 6. I have set watchmen.
Matter of fact, start at 1. I guess, start at 1.
Isaiah 62 and 1. For Zion's sake, will I not hold my peace?
Yeah, for Zion's sake, for the remembrance, right? That monument of Yahweh Bashem, which is the elect. Go ahead.
And for Jerusalem's sake, I will not rest.
Continue.
Until the righteousness thereof go forth as brightness.
And that's what you seeing, man, by way of the airways, man. The righteousness is going forth. This light is shining into every nook and cranny, man. Continue.
And the salvation thereof as a lamp that burneth.
See? Continue.
And the Gentiles shall see thy righteousness.
Who are these Gentiles? See, this is controversy this week. These Gentiles are who? The Israelites, man. The only ones who can get it. Matter of fact, hold that, get 2nd Ezra 2 and 38 right there. Read that again, Baba Bashar.
And the Gentiles shall see thy righteousness.
The Gentiles shall see thy righteousness. Go ahead. Hold up, Slacky. You got that? Go ahead.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 2.
Start at 37.
Yep. In verse 37, oh, receive the gift that is given you.
Go ahead.
And be glad.
34.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 2, verse 34. And therefore I say unto you,
yep.
O ye heathen.
O ye what?
O ye heathen.
O ye heathen. These Gentiles that what?
That hear and understand.
Who's going to hear and understand the elect? So at one point in time, we were Gentiles, we fell away from our heritage, right? So, oh, ye heathen that hear and understand, go ahead.
Look for your shepherd.
Look for who?
Look for your shepherd.
Hey, man, you got to be looking for your house by shop, man. He ain't coming to you, man. You got to seek him while he may be found. Go ahead.
He shall give you everlasting rest.
Woo! Go ahead.
For he is nigh at hand.
He is nigh at hand. Hey, continue.
That shall come in the end of the world.
See, that shall come at the end of the world. So yeah, we walk Gentiles. These Gentiles that we read about, man. Go ahead,
And the Gentiles shall see thy righteousness, and all kings thy glory.
Go ahead.
And thou shalt be called by a new name, which the mouth of the Lord shall name.
Continue.
Thou shalt also be a crown of glory in the hand of the Lord, and a royal diadem
Yep.
in the hand of thy power.
Go ahead.
Thou shalt no more be termed thou shalt no more be termed forsaken.
Yep.
Neither shall thy land anymore be termed desolate.
Everlasting rest. We just read it, 2 Ezra 2. Continue. Those same heathen, these same Gentiles. Go ahead.
But thou shalt be called Hephzibah.
Go ahead.
And thy land Beulah.
Go ahead.
For the Lord delighteth in thee.
Yep.
And
the Lord delights in the elect. The 2/3 are another nation. Go ahead.
And thy land shall be married.
Go ahead.
For as a young man married a virgin, so shall thy sons marry thee.
Go ahead.
And as the bride rejoices over as the bridegroom rejoices over the bride, so shall the Most High rejoice over thee.
That's right. Continue.
I have set watchmen upon thy wall.
See, the Lord had built that thing up, man. He let you know that the light is going to go forth, it's going to shine. Now what? You going to see who it's shining from. Yeah. Continue.
I have set watchmen upon thy wall, O Jerusalem,
go ahead,
which shall never hold their peace day nor night.
So who cares what prophesy? Yeah. All right? We talking to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who are in that Gentile state of mind, who fell away from their heritage. Repent. Go ahead,
Ye that make mention of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, keep not silent.
Yeah, man. He said, keep not silent till what?
And give no rest till he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth.
Man. So yeah, who cares about prophesy, man? All right.
This is the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
How you measure the time diligently? By way of the prophet. If somebody can be 2 Ezra 4 and at least 4 and 26, maybe 36. Read that again.
This is the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
Yeah, measure thou the time diligently in itself. How are we to measure the time? Go ahead,
2 Ezra 4 and 37. By measure hath he measured the times, and by number hath he numbered the times. And he doeth not move nor steer them until the said measures be fulfilled.
Until the prophecies come to pass. All right, that's how we measure the time diligently. We know where we at in this thing, and we almost home, man. Okay? This devil's getting ready to come down with great wrath. He done lost his patience. All right? You seeing all these false prophets being made manifest. Guess what? All these things are set to occur in the last time. Go read Matthew 24. All right? The sign of the coming of Yahweh Shah, right?
And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time.
Oh, the Lord said, then you're going to understand. He said, when thou seest part of the time past, meaning it's going to be upfront and personal. All right? You're going to be able to tell when the Lord, oh man, we had what? The drying up of the Euphrates. These are signs that the Lord said to look for, man. And if you don't have eyes to see, you want to now get into the rap game. Okay? If you don't have eyes to see, guess what, man? You will be caught out there because you ain't taking heed to the trumpet being blown. As the brother brought out in Ezekiel 33.
Wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
And how is he visiting this place? By storm, by tempest, by wildfire, all right, by teeth of wild beasts. Okay? We seeing multiple ways the Lord is putting these people to death. I got a piece. Read that again.
Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Yeah, the Lord gonna visit the world which he made. What is that in I believe it's Isaiah. Let me see.
And we seeing the Lord is visiting this place, man. You know, you got these earthquakes, you know, volcanoes, uproars of the people. Look at, they getting busy out there in Australia, man. You know, things, prophecies is really popping off, man. You know, and the Lord is showing us through the signs, man. What he said, you know, you can measure the time, you can measure the seasons, you know, but you can't measure the time. And that's the problem with Jake, man. You don't measure the times, man. You know, the time that we going into. You know when it start getting cold, you know, to put a coat on. You know, to pull that old coat out the closet, you know. But the time that we going into, we seeing that, you know, all these things coming to pass, like you said, the rise of false prophets. You know, all these things are happening. You know, they're showing, you know, man, we in the birth pain. You know, these are the birth pains. You know, before that baby comes. You know,
read that again.
Then, the 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 2. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Yeah, the Lord is visiting the world which he made. Yeah, bring that up.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 29 and verse 6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake.
And with earthquake, see? Go ahead.
And great noise.
Go ahead.
With storm and tempest.
Man, don't you see that? With storm and tempest. Oh, the 18th named hurricane that's just formed. They said it was more in 2020, but how do you know how much more it's going to be in 2021? It's just like one storm off the pace. The Lord is visiting the earth which he made. Go ahead, huh?
And the flame of divine fire.
Wildfire, man. All over the place. Oh, you got volcanoes, man. Oh, what is that volcano erupted on the Canary Islands, I believe? You know, and they said that the landmass slide off, it's going to create a huge tsunami. It's going to cover the East Coast. Hey, man, New Orleans is finished, man. You don't see what the Lord of hosts is doing? We got everybody set up in a nice little trick bag, man. You know?
Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world.
Oh, I seen the video you put up with the uproars of the people, man. They get down in Australia, man. We don't think that's coming here to America, or America trying to force those same draconian measures. This place so far is more free. You gotta remember, Australia started out almost like a prison camp. It's in the same thing, the same way of America. The ones that came over here was running from basically running from the laws in England, right? So this same thing they set up in Australia, rebellious Edomites. So you think they're not going to come up against you, Esau? You're going to be in straits. Go ahead.
Then shalt thou well understand.
Hey, then you going to understand. But there's no food, right? You got these goddamn burger troops kicking in your door. Then you won't understand. And see, we giving you warning now, but you ain't gonna understand till the shit hit the fan. Go ahead, man.
You see these troops, these truckers, they already talking about, you know, we in that jail. You know, so when they start running, you know, what you gonna do? You know, they go to these restaurants, these truckers is like a lifeline, man. You know, everything goes through the truckers. The truckers deliver to Walmart, your Costco, your Piggly Wiggly, shit, your gas. You know, your gas. These truckers, and a lot of them, you know, it's Jake, like they ain't with this shit. You know, it's one thing. You know, as these truckers, man. You know, even the nurses. You know, when the police department, you know, when call the police. You know, the sheriff department in what, Missouri,
Yeah.
already said fuck that shit.
Oh, I did a video with by the Epic Economist. They said the San Diego Police Department, if they were forced or mandated to take that thing, I think 45% would just quit. They wouldn't even ask for no type of exit. They would just quit. Hey man, that's beautiful. See, the Lord put everything. He set the stage for sedition. All right, he set the stage for civil war. All right, why? Because these are the calamities that the Lord is choosing to bring upon Esau, man. All right, and it's beautiful in our eyes. What it say? Live the fall. See the fall is the enemy. I love you, fellas, man. Right? That's what we're in the midst of. Seeing the fall of our enemy, man. Where he think he gonna get back on top. He reach and he finna pull himself up, and then it come right out of his hand, man. That's what the Lord is doing, man. He just set him on a slippery slope.
That the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
Even from the beginning, man. This thing was already, what they say, etched in stone.
For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest.
Oh, that go back to the point you made, I think it's Matthew 16, where it said you can discern the face of the sky, but you can't discern the signs of the times. You don't see what's coming to pass. Read that again, huh?
For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning.
All seasons. You have a beginning of the spring, you have an end of spring. You have a beginning of the fall, you have an end of fall. Everything, go ahead.
And the end is manifest.
You see when the leaves turn into damn before they come winter. See, you don't see what's going on? Go ahead, huh?
Even so, the times also of the highs have plain beginnings.
Oh, plain beginnings. You see the buds springing forth, you know it's spring. Right?
In wonders and powerful works.
Yep.
And endings and effects and signs.
Endings and effects and signs. And we're witnessing the signs, man. Right? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans, you hard-headed. You stiff-necked. I'm gonna fuck you up. Hey. You think this just for show, man? Go ahead,
That's spirit, man. How about some of y'all call you sadists, man? You niggas are sadists, man. Refuse to repent, man. You know? You not matching the time, you can't see what's going on, man. We was just in the mall, man. Shit is closed down, man.
Yeah, man.
Y'all about some of y'all shutting this bitch down, man. Babylon is falling, man. You know? And it can't be healed, man. You know, this place is not going back to normal, man. This shit finna get worse and worse, man. You know, and you better repent or you gonna die, man.
How many ways we can tell you you're gonna die, man? Okay? And the Lord is a great king. It's either his way or the highway, man. Either you do what he's saying, you die. Period.
Hey, the Lord is giving straight commands.
That's it. That's it. Somebody hold 2 Ezra 7. Started like 16. That was it on that
verse? Ezekiel 7 and verse 12.
Yep.
He said the time is come.
Yep.
The day draweth near.
Yeah, the day draweth near. See? The time is come. The Lord said his words are not going to be prolonged anymore.
Let not the buyers rejoice, nor the sellers mourn.
Yep.
For wrath is upon all the multitude thereof.
See? Wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. And the Lord said at the end, they're going to wrath to come. But these people ain't considering what the Lord has already prepared, man. But we see the signs. We see the various stock market updates, right? Where the money gonna crash, man. You think the Lord got us saying that just to say that? Man, hey, when it happens, you don't see brothers click on those live, breaking news. The money crash. Yeah, man. Go ahead,
I'm skipping down one.
Go ahead.
Verse 14, he said they have blown the trumpet, even to make all ready, but none go into the battle.
See, you ain't coming to the battle, man. It's a spiritual war. But you ain't even preparing yourself for the things to come. Because the only help you're going to have in that day is your house by shot, right? You're not going to be able to trust in your AR. All right, your 45 with a duct tape so it can't tell your fingerprint. You ain't gonna be able to do that. Your gun gonna change. You gonna run out of bullets. Then what?
To be carnal, that lead to death, man.
Yeah, that's it.
You know, you carnal ass niggas, man, stocking up guns and food, man. You know, that lead to death, man. But to be spiritual, that lead to eternal life, man.
Right.
Like I said, man, you gonna need the spirit and power. You how about shit me out of shot, man? You know?
Hey, you good. The Jake think it's a joke, man. Jake really think it's a joke. Well, who gonna laugh last, man? I bet you the ones who the Lord had a spirit onto it, they're gonna laugh last. Go ahead, man.
It said, "For my wrath is upon all the multitude thereof."
Yep. And only ones who's gonna be saved out of that wrath are gonna be the elect, man. The ones who's covered with that right hand. You got that second and seventh.
This is the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 7, verse 16. Why hast thou not considered?
Why have you considered, man? Why don't you understand what's going on? This place is done, like the brother said, it's finished. Go ahead.
In thy mind this thing that is to come.
It said in thy mind. Why you consider these things? Why you ain't pondering on the end? Are the things to come? The great famine, race war, class war, sedition. Why are you not pondering on these things? Get yourself girded up and ready, man. Because it's coming. The FEMA camp. Go ahead, huh?
Rather than that which is present.
See? Why you dwelling on the things of the world, man? This place is done. Yep. The house out. Yeah, he make his point every time. Go ahead, huh?
Then answer I and say, O Lord, that bears rule.
Oh Lord, that bears rule. He ruleth in the kingdom of man. He set him up over whoever he please. He's getting ready to set the Israelites. So he let them children of Israel. Go ahead, huh?
Thou hast ordained in thy law that the righteous should inherit these things,
See? Who's going to be found righteous? The elect. Go ahead.
but that the ungodly shall perish.
Continue.
Nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things,
Yeah, you right. It's a way to the kingdom, man. You're going to suffer straight things. Continue.
and hope for wide,
And hope for the wide, the kingdom of heaven. Continue.
for they that have done wickedly have suffered the straight things, and yet shall not see the wide.
Yeah, they're going to go through the same tribulation because they don't have faith. They're going to die in their unfaithfulness. Go ahead.
And he said unto me, there is no judge above Yahweh, and none that hath understanding above the highest.
Go ahead.
For there be many that perish in this life,
There's going to be many that perish in this life. Why?
because they despise the law of Yahweh,
Yeah, this book in its entirety. You despise the words of Yahweh by yourself. It's a penalty for that. It's death. Go ahead.
that is set before them.
Go ahead.
For Yahweh hath given straight commandments,
Straight command. He's giving straight commandment. Here's a way he wants you to come back. You can't come back to the king how you want to come back to the king. Off with your head. He's giving straight command, which is a level of difficulty. Go ahead, huh?
to such as came,
Go ahead.
what they should do to live,
What they should do to live. But you ain't hearkening to what you should do to live. Go ahead.
even as they came,
Yeah.
and what they should observe to avoid
What
punishment.
they should observe to avoid punishment. That's it on 20. That's it on. Go ahead, get some precept.
In Revelation,
Yeah, what you should do to observe to avoid punishment. I mean, what? The punishment is coming. Are you going to be in that class to get that ass whooped? Or are you going to be in the class to get saved? Get delivered? Which one you want to be a part of? I know it's one we have hope in being a part of. Yeah, we don't want no smoke when you're high by Shaw Shot.
real.
And he gave us understanding, man. There's no free will. There's no so-called, what do they call them? Those deaths, man, that happen, incidental deaths, straight bullets. There's none of that, man. Yeah, coincidence, none of that. It's the Lord directs everything. So yeah, we cower in fear. We want to be on the side and observe to avoid punishment. Shit. Go ahead,
This Revelation 14:8. It say, and follow, it's like, and there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen.
Yep.
It's fallen, that great city.
Yep.
Because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
Yep.
And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worships the beast in his image,
Yep.
and receive his mark and his
Yeah,
forehead.
you go away with the ways of America, all right? You follow her image, the same image of Rome, all right, with the Senate, House, all right, with the elected officials. You go along to get along, guess what? You're going to die. Start that from the top again.
And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice,
Yep.
if any man worship the beast and his image,
Go ahead.
and receive his mark and his forehead,
The MOTB, which is that RFID NFC microchip, whether you want to believe it or not, go ahead.
or in his hand,
Yep.
the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High.
Yeah, you gonna feel the missiles, man. Man, get this, man. Even after you take that thing, right? That digital art, you still gonna be heading the risk. It ain't gonna be no food for you to buy with that shit. You finished.
Shit.
Go ahead, huh?
Hey, that's a snap.
Yeah.
Oh man.
See, you think you're gonna take this thing to continue with this? It's not what it's saying. You worship the image. You want to continue in this system. Guess what? The Lord gonna fuck you up.
He said the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High,
Yep.
which is poured out without
Hey
mixture.
man, you pouring out something, that's a violent state. The Lord gonna pour it out without mission. He'll give you the whole thing, the whole shebang as it were. Eat them missiles, man. Go ahead,
Which is poured out without mixture
Yep.
into the cup of his indignation,
Go ahead.
and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone
Go ahead.
in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
Yeah, man. If you continue on, and you at 14, right? So if you continue on at 15 and verse 1, matter of fact, get that. Because with being tormented in the presence of the Lamb and the holy angels, guess what? The saints gonna be there looking down on the planet Earth, man.
Yep.
While this bitch is on fire. Go ahead, huh?
Revelation 15, he said, and I saw another sign in heaven,
Yep.
great and marvelous,
Yep.
7 angels having
A 7-minute completion, having a what?
having the 7 last plagues,
No thermonuclear missiles, 200 million, right? Go ahead.
for in them is filled up the wrath of Yahweh.
Yeah, man, that wrath that he's going to pour out that we just read about, in them is filled up the wrath of Yahweh by Shah. Go ahead.
And I saw, as it were a sea of
A
glass
sea of glass,
mingled with fire.
mingled with fire. In other words, you're looking down on a lake of fire, man. That's what you see. You in the Shemayim, all right? Looking down on the lake of fire. Go ahead.
And them that had gotten the victory over the beast.
Yep. Ooh, they
And
got the
victory.
victory. How you gonna get the victory by the word of his testimony, man? Those who want to get the victory, which is what? The spirit of prophecy.
That's it,
Go ahead.
And them that had gotten the victory over the beast,
Yep.
and over his image,
Go ahead.
and over his mark,
Go ahead.
and over the name, and over the number of his name.
See, the elect is not going to deal anything with fucking Esau, man. Lord say he's going to get the victory over all that shit. Go ahead.
Stand on the sea of glass,
Yep.
having the harp of the Most High Yahweh.
Yep. I believe that's it on that. Oh, they was looking down, man. We just read about the punishment. Now we read about the salvation. Which side you want to be on? Come on, man. And that's why we move with fear. You got a precept out? Okay, cut.
This book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, verse 7. And every one that shall be saved
Oh, here go the contrast again.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
and shall be able to escape by his work,
Ooh, escape. telling you, man. I'm telling you, that's a real scary word. Escape. Go ahead.
And by faith,
Go ahead.
whereby ye have believed.
Yeah, man, you gotta actually put this thing into action. If you believe, you gonna actually do something about it. You gonna do something about it.
Faith without works.
Oh, yeah,
That's
that's
it.
it.
You got that?
It was just off the spirit.
Yeah. Well, you gotta do something, man. You gotta get into it. What is that? The parable of the talents. You know, if you can find that, let's get that. Yeah, man. If you want to, you know, you gonna get into it. You gonna believe so much that you gonna tell your folks. You gonna tell your distant cousin, your sister, your brother, your mama. Yeah, man. You gonna tell them. Why? Because you know this the only way out. You gotta follow straight commandment. You gotta start eating that pork. I've been eating pork for 60 years. Like that. All right. You gotta start calling on that name. I had to call on him all this time. He didn't help me. Okay. And then you know, kick the dust off your feet. You had that zeal when you first, learned this truth, as we all did. You know. But then what? The Lord, you get more wisdom, and you know this is a precious pearl that you can't give out to everybody. You can't get it to no fucking swine. You got that parable of the talent? Go ahead.
Matthew 25:14.
Yep.
For the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling, traveling into a far country.
Go ahead. Who was that man traveling to a far country? Yahushua. He went back to the Father. But before he went back, he left certain men with certain talents. All right? And if you believe, you want to put those talents to work. Go ahead, huh?
Who called his own servants and delivered unto them his goods. And unto one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1.
Oh, that lets you know it's an order. It's an order. How Lord got things set up, man. All right? Now you trying to jump ahead, man. You out of order. Go ahead, huh?
To every man according to his several ability.
To every man according to his several ability. Your yoke ain't gonna be the same as another brother's yoke. That's even with the believers. Your yoke ain't gonna be the same. Every man with his several abilities. Go ahead.
And straightway took his journey.
Yep.
If I'm gonna add to that's like the brother just told me, they get into like the body.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to play a part.
That's right.
The toenail don't want to be the mouth.
I'm gonna tell you something about that. Lose your big toe. Let's see how good your ass walk.
Yeah.
You think it's insignificant. Lose your thumb. Let's see if your ass can hold a bottle of water.
Yeah.
Okay? And all the body of Yahweh Shah is important. And it's in this right order. Go ahead, Al.
You see. Then he that had received the 5 talents went and traded with the same.
Go ahead.
And made them other 5 talents.
Hey man, that guy who traded with them 5, he was scared. Because he know Yahweh Shah is an austere man. Somebody get that in Luke 19, I believe.
Luke 19,
yeah, 21, yep. Somebody hold Luke 19 and 21. Go ahead, Al.
And likewise, he that had received 2, he also gained another 2.
Hey man, he went and did the work. Go ahead.
But he that hath received 1
Yep.
went and digged in the earth and hid his Lord's money.
Woo. Hey man, you supposed to be trading this thing, man. And you believe, you putting scriptures up on the comment board, okay? Man, you supposed to be getting into this thing, man. You supposed to be making lessons. The Lord gonna require that of you. Now we know everybody coming their time, but hey man, you gotta do something. Go ahead, Al.
After a long time, the Lord of those servants cometh and reckoned with them.
Yeah, he reckoned with them. Look that word up. Go ahead.
And so he that hath received 5 talents came and brought other 5 talents, saying, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 5 talents.
Go ahead.
Behold, I have gained beside them 5 talents more.
Continue.
His Lord said unto him, Well done, thou good and faithful
Hey
servant.
man, you best believe that's what we want to hear. Well done, my good and faithful servant. With whatever talent he gave us, we trading right now. We getting that money. We building up a spiritual bank account. Why? Because we believe. Continue.
Thou hast been faithful over a few things,
Yep.
I will make thee ruler over many things.
Go ahead.
Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord.
Oh man, we started back in that rest. Oh, ye heathen, and hear and understand. Look for your shepherd. Who's just coming at the end. He gonna give you your rest. Go ahead, Al.
He also that have received 2 talents came and said, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 2 talents. Behold, I have gained 2 other talents beside them.
Go ahead.
His Lord said unto him, Well done, good and faithful servant.
Go ahead.
Thou
Hey
hast
man, I'm gonna tell you, the Lord gonna actually say that. You gonna actually hear them words. Because we are servants. Go ahead, Al.
I will make thee ruler over many things.
Yep.
Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord.
Woo. Go ahead.
Then he which have received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew thee that thou art an hard man,
Yep.
reaping where thou hast not sown,
Go ahead.
and gathering where thou hast not strawed.
Go ahead.
And I was afraid,
Yep.
and went and hid that talent in the earth. Lo, there thou hast that is thine.
Yep.
His Lord answered and said unto him, Thou wicked and slothful servant.
Woo. Lord said you knew what I wanted you to do. You ain't followed the straight command. You wicked and slothful servant. Now, the Lord gonna say that to some of these niggas, man. He may manifest in their mind and their head. Come on, man. The Lord called like that. Go ahead, Al.
His Lord answered and said unto him, Thou wicked and slothful servant,
Yep.
thou knewest that I reap where I sow not,
Go ahead.
and gather where I have not strawed.
Go ahead.
Thou oughtest therefore to have put my money to the exchanger,
Yep.
and then at my coming I should have received my own with unsurety.
Yeah,
With
usury.
usury.
Yeah, with usury. Now we gonna. It's another account in Luke that we gonna read. He used pounds. We gonna just get to the point. I want that austere. You got that? Start at Luke 19 and 20. Because man, the Lord is a great king. He ought to be feared. You're supposed to be doing something. If you believe, you're gonna be doing something. Go ahead, Al.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 19 and verse 20. And another came saying, Lord, behold, here is thy pound which I have kept laid up in a napkin.
Yeah, he did shit. That's a simple way to put it. Go ahead, Al.
For I fear thee,
Yeah, if you fear your how about yourself, how you gonna do something? But did Noah move with fear? Go ahead, Al.
because thou art an austere man,
Yep.
thou takest up that thou layest not down,
Go ahead.
and reapest that thou didst not sow.
Go ahead.
And he said to him, out of thy own mouth I will judge thee,
Go ahead.
thou wicked servant.
Now, wicked servant. You guess what? If you ain't teaching the correct doctrine, you're a wicked servant. Go ahead.
Thou knewest that I was an austere man,
Yep.
taking up that I laid not down,
Go ahead.
and reaping that I did not sow.
Go ahead.
Wherefore then gavest not thou my money into the back?
Yeah, man, you ain't trading with this. You ain't went and got more souls. You ain't went out and told somebody, all right, on the highways and byways as he commanded, all right, that you're an Israelite. Right? Go ahead.
That at my coming I might have required mine own with usury.
Yeah,
Okay,
man.
time the water off.
Ain't about.
I might have required my own with usury.
Yeah, man, you ain't getting to it. That's it on that. So, yeah, if you actually believe you gonna trade with these talents, start that up again, huh?
2 Ezra chapter 9, verse 7. And everyone that shall be saved
Yep.
and shall be able to escape by his work
By his word.
and by faith,
Yeah. Go ahead.
whereby ye have
So
believed,
you gonna get into it. Whereby ye have believed. Go ahead.
shall be preserved from the said peril.
Yep. Shall be preserved from the said peril. Those perils that have been stated over and over again. Can somebody hold Matthew 24? Start at 3. You got this up?
No, I'm at Matthew 24.
Oh, we already got it.
And shall see my salvation in my land
Go ahead.
and within my border.
And within my border. Now this is the kicker. Go ahead.
For I have sanctified them from thee from the beginning.
From the beginning. You can't make yourself the elect. We can put on as the elect. We have hope in being the elect. You can't make yourself the elect. That's what Paul said. Put on as the elect. The elect are going to do the things that the elect do. Period. They're going to get into this thing. They're going to believe. They're going to turn from the world. They're going to have renewal of their mind. Why? So they can see the kingdom of heaven. We looking afar off. What do they say? A prudent man for a sea of the evil? But we looking afar off. We're not in the mundane of the world, man. Right? Real quick. Can you get St. John chapter 3? Start at the top. I know you wrote the piece up beside that Matthew 24 you know.
St. John chapter 3 and verse 1. There was a man of the Pharisees named Nicodemus,
Go ahead.
a ruler of the Jews.
Continue.
The same came to Yahushua by night and said unto him, Rabbi, we know that thou art a teacher from the Most High,
Yep.
for no man can do these miracles.
Woo,
that-
these works. If you don't just believe for the work's sake. The Lord said he don't have men out on the highways teaching. Well, he understood from the work's sake, the miracle. Man, it's a miracle in 2021. You got brothers in various places of the world teaching the same doctrine. Come on, man. You don't see that? That's a sign that the Lord said look for in Matthew 24. And we finna get into all these different various signs, earthquakes, uproars of the people, and it's occurring at the same time. See? Go ahead,
He say, we know that thou art a teacher from the Most High,
Yep.
for no man can do these miracles that thou doest,
Yep.
except Yahweh be with him.
Go ahead.
Yahushua answered and said unto him, Verily, verily, I say unto you, like I say unto thee, except a man be born again.
Born again? What does that mean? You gotta be renewed in your mind. You can't go back in the womb again. And Nicodemus didn't understand that at that point. Yahushua had to break it down to him. Right? Go ahead, huh?
He cannot see the kingdom of the Most
See?
High.
You cannot see the kingdom of the Most High. You're not even looking for it. You still stuck in the world. You got to be renewed in your mind. That was it on that. Give me Romans 12 and 2 real quick. You got a precept out? Okay, cool. 12 and 2.
With Romans 12 and 2, and be not conformed to this world,
See, and be not conformed to this world. Go ahead.
but be ye transformed
By what?
by the renewing of your
You
mind.
got to be born again. You're going to be born with what? With the water and with fire. It's this word. Go ahead.
That ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High
Yeah.
Yahweh.
And ultimately, that perfect will is to destroy America. So you got to understand that. You can't put your stock in here. You got to be renewed by your mind. Or you can't even, what is the word? Still on my tip of my tongue. You can't even imagine. Not the word I want to use. What's that? Fathom. Yeah, fathom. That's a good word. It's a big word. You can't even imagine. Yeah. See, the Lord put us up on game, man, on words, man. We look in the word. You can't even imagine what the Lord, Man, come on. But we see the kingdom afar off by the renewing of our mind, being born again. Let's start that over.
Second Ezra chapter 9, verse 8, shall be preserved from the same peril,
Yep.
and shall see my salvation in my
You
land.
see the kingdom of heaven by the renewing of your mind, coming out of the ways of Babylon the Great. wholeheartedly, not trying to have a damn rap battle, man. Peace, man. Come on, man. You having a reality show. You building a homestead, man. You saying you want to continue to occupy here because you need this system to continue to even have a chance to even make it in shit like that. Well, you gonna be destroyed. Go ahead, man.
And within my borders,
Yep.
for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning.
And the elect is not gonna be doing that shit. Because they've been sanctified by Yahweh Shal Shah from the beginning. They're gonna put on as the elect.
Then shall they be in pitiful case,
Yep.
which now have abused my way.
Hey man, you see how the contract with Yahweh Shal Shah? They give you the salvation, the qualifications. Now, let's go to the destruction. Go ahead.
And they that have cast him away despitefully
Yep.
shall dwell in torment.
Go ahead. Oh, them same torments. Go ahead.
For such as in their life have received benefits
Yep.
and have not known me.
See? You don't know Yahweh Shal Shah. It's a penalty for that, not knowing the ways of the Lord. Because he's primed to put you to death, man. Yeah, that's right. Get that. That's right. Perish for a lack of knowledge. Knowledge of who? Yahweh Shal Shah and his purpose, his perfect will. You don't know his perfect will. So you don't know to get the hell out the way. Man coming in with the AR and your ass say, oh, shoot me. That's what you basically saying to the Lord. He's gonna fuck you up, man. You think the Lord is something to play with. You got that? Go ahead.
Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
See?
Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee,
Yep.
that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children.
See? And that's what you're seeing playing out, man. You don't want this knowledge. It's readily available. It's being poured out onto you on a high level. That's where you want to be destroyed. There's more on that.
And they that have loathed my law,
Yep.
while they had yet liberty,
Yeah, you have a lack of knowledge for the Lord. You're not my son, child.
and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them,
Right now, go ahead.
understood not, but despised me.
Despise it. Go ahead.
The same must know it after death by pain.
Hey, teeth of wild beasts, you know, famine, when you seeing your little girl real touch the back, you don't know it after death by pain. Period. Go ahead,
And therefore, be thou not curious.
Go ahead.
And therefore, be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished,
Go ahead.
and when,
And win. Go ahead.
but inquire how the righteous shall be
Hey,
saved.
man, that's what we out here for. We're inquiring for the righteous. If somebody hold Jeremiah, get Jeremiah 5 right quick. But it says, but inquire how the righteous be saved. See? Go ahead, Doc. You got that?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
From top.
Yep.
Jeremiah 5. Run ye to and fro
Yep.
through the streets of Jerusalem,
Yep.
and see now, and know, and seek in the broad places
And
thereof.
seek in the broad places thereof, in the highways and hedges. Continue.
If ye can find a man,
Yep.
if there be any that executed judgment,
If there be any that execute judgment, you're crying out to the Lord of hosts. You want the Lord to execute judgment. You see all the abominations, whether it's Ezekiel 9. Yeah.
it's like, if there be any that execute judgment, that seek the truth,
Yep.
and I will pardon it.
And the Lord will pardon it. So we've done things worthy of death. We need the Lord to pardon our sins, man. Come on, man. Jake has no clue. They think this shit gonna continue forever. You got a piece of it? Go ahead.
Jeremiah 6:16. Thus said the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah, stand ye in the way and see,
Yep.
and ask for the old path.
And ask for the old path. These brothers around here, you don't see them, but these brothers ask for the old path. Hey, we ask for the old path. Why you see us out here with garments on, man. Go ahead,
Where is the good way?
Oh, where is the good way? This good doctrine that leads unto life. Go ahead.
And walk therein.
And walk therein. You actually have to get into it. Go ahead. Oh, this the contract. Go ahead.
And ye shall find rest for your soul.
Like it's coming up, but you shall find rest for your soul. You gonna be at rest. We done read that 3 or 4 times already. What you got to do what the Lord say do to be at rest. Go ahead. Walk in the old path. Continue.
But they said we would not walk therein.
Yep.
Also, I said.
Salaki. That's it on that. But they said we will not walk therein. You have more? You have another verse?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Also, I said watchmen over you.
Ooh, beautiful. Beautiful. That's beautiful. Salaki. Yeah, the Lord that set watchmen up, man. Those ones watching for your soul. All right, start with our apostles and elders, man. You know, if you really think, man, what would we be without our apostles and elders? Fucking under IUIC, ISUBK, man, come on, man. TOCC, man, come on, man. The Lord done set up a path for us to get back to it. Go ahead,
Hearken to the sound of the trumpet.
Woo! Hearken to the sound of that's bad. Hearken to the sound of the trumpet. Go ahead.
But they said we would not hearken.
Then you gonna die. You don't want to hearken to the sound of the trumpet. You gonna die. You don't want to go to the battle. You gonna die. Period. How else we gonna say it? You got piece up?
Dwelling on the days of old.
Yep.
This Sirach 2:10 says, look at the generations of old
Beautiful.
and see did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded.
Yeah, see, the 2/3 they don't understand this. They don't understand the knowledge of Yahweh Shah that leads to salvation. The Lord said, look on the generations of old and see. Go ahead.
Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken?
See, abide in his fear. You moving with fear, man, because you know the Lord is poised to kill you. You've done things, we've all done things worthy of death. Go ahead,
It's like
you
just
got
like Noah.
That's it.
Like Noah.
Yep.
Move with fear.
Move with fear.
You know, and it's about to rain again. Them strange rains.
Telling you.
You know, and we trying to be on that spiritual arc.
Woo!
You know, the chariots, man. You know, the strange rain, man. The thermonuclear, it's gonna rain again, man. It's gonna flood, man. It's gonna flood in Babylon the Great, man. You know,
That lake of fire.
yeah, that lake of fire, man. It's like that.
Oh, no, you are good. And it says, or whom did he ever despise that called upon him?
Yeah, you call upon the Lord, he ain't gonna despise you. You know, you trusted in him. 2/3 gonna call on sweet Jesus, sweet baby Jesus, Jesus Christos, you know, Jesus, Earth King. That's what they gonna call on. And the Lord ain't gonna hear. Period. The ones who believe gonna call on the name. And it's so deep, man. Just because you have a name don't mean you're gonna be saved. You gotta have the correct doctrine. He said he's giving straight command. That means it's a level of difficulty. It's a way you gotta come back to the king. That was it,
Yeah, come. That was it.
And this is 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 13. And therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished, and when, but incline how the righteous shall be saved. Whose the world is,
who the world is,
and for whom the world was created.
hey, man, come on, man. The elect is going to get that first go around. You know? And we know this place finished, but why wouldn't you give it your all? Why wouldn't you get into it? Again, the Lord got to put the spirit on you to do that, but hey, man, once the Lord do that, man, you know how much joy you have. Come on, man. This ain't nothing to play with. You want to say something?
Oh, no, just we had to mention it last night, you know, blessings, you know, that find the wisdom more precious than rubies, man. You know, this truth is precious, man. You know, I say, come like y'all about to get a sign for it, man.
to know. To actually know what he's for to do. See, they ain't got no knowledge. They destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Oh, yeah, the mission.
No, it's like it's so bad. When the wrong spoken, that stuck. You know about, you know, we finna go in the club and a nigga say, hey, I'm finna shoot this bitch up. You know, he done won. You know, and that's what, you know, you have my shooting out shot kid. Just warned us. Like, he finna fuck this place up.
Yeah, it was niggas in the line. No thing heard to say like they just continue to go in there. Yep. You finna die.
Yeah, man.
You know the one you heard the one.
Yeah, man. Like, I gotta get that shit.
Yeah,
I'm going in this motherfucker. Shake that. You know, get their ass blown out, man.
I'm gonna turn up. Yeah, you gonna turn up in this Babylon.
Yeah, man. Warn to the word and them that dwell therein, man. The Lord is gonna kill a lot of niggas, man. That's something else that precept on. Those that be saved shall be like a wave to a drop.
Oh, it's coming up.
Oh, man, it's bad, man. That's, you know, the amount of killing the Lord gonna do, man. You know.
This gonna be scary how much death the Lord put out, man. You gotta remember, Becca was like, was the Lord displeased with the rebels? Lord, it was like, damn, we ain't leaving nothing. But guess what? The Lord is not leaving nothing. This whole place is gonna be a desolate wilderness, a wasteland, where desert creatures dwell. You got it now. Come. 14. Come.
Then answered I and said, I have said before, and now do speak, and will speak it also hereafter, that there be many more of them which perish, than of them which shall be saved.
Continue.
Like as a wave is greater than a drop.
Like as a wave is greater than a drop. A wave. A drop. That's a lot of depth, man. The Lord has very ways of taking you out. We gotta remember that when the famine comes, the animals are not eating either. What you think they're gonna look for if they meat? You people. You hard-headed, stiff-necked shaky. Lord gonna make an example of you. You gonna know it after death by pain. Go ahead, I believe that was it. You got that, Matthew? Go ahead, I started at 3. Walk us up.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 3. And it says, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying,
this is a private setting. It wasn't a private knowledge for everybody. Right? Go ahead.
tell us, when shall these things be? And where shall be the signs of thy coming and of the end of the world?
At the end of the world. Now you go into that word, and that word world, and that verse is age eon. All right, a current rulership. When is going to be the end of Esau, man? Matter of fact, real quick, 2nd Ezra 6, it started at 7. Real quick. You got precept?
2nd Ezra 4, and verse 26. Then he answered me and said, the more thou searchest, the more thou shalt marvel. For the world hastes fast to pass away.
Yeah, the world, this current age rulership, hastes to fast to pass away. You don't see the signs? Go ahead.
And cannot comprehend the things that are promised to the righteous in the time to come.
In the time to come, these things are promised to the elect. All right, where we read that at, it was in Isaiah 60, I believe it was 62 and 4. Or the things that are promised to the righteous, man. Go ahead.
For this world is full of unrighteousness and infirmities. But as concerning the things whereof thou asked me, I will tell thee. For the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come.
Continue.
If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away.
America, this place where the evil is sown, that great Green Bay tree that has spread its branches out all over the earth and infecting it with fucking moles, all right, with democracy, all right, putting your woman over you. Fuck that shit. This place got to be turned upside down. Go ahead, huh?
Then cannot it come that is sown with good.
See, then the kingdom of heaven can't come. and we see it. That's why our focus is on it. We looking past America. We looking past Babylon the Great. And you believers out there, you're looking past America. All right, you looking past Babylon the Great. You looking toward the kingdom. Is it more on that?
It's one more verse.
Go ahead.
It says, for the grain of evil seed has been sown in the heart of Adam from the beginning.
Yep.
And how much ungodliness has it brought up unto this time?
Go ahead.
And how much shall it yet bring forth until the time of threshing come?
Yeah, until the time of threshing come, man. All right, wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. That's why you see us at the end of this time. All right, this wickedness has increased, just like that green bay tree has time to grow and spread out its wings and cover everything. Guess what? The Lord is going to destroy this place for that simple fact that Esau is in root. Matthew 24. Oh, Salaki, real quick. Let's get this second Ezra 6. Salaki. Start at 6.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, verse 7.
That verse 3 again.
Then answered I and said,
Yep.
what shall be the parting asunder of the time?
Go other times. Go ahead.
Or when shall be the end of the first?
Yep.
And the beginning of it that follows?
And the beginning of it that follows. This current age, this current eon being destroyed. What's going to be the beginning of it that follows? Go ahead.
And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him,
Yep.
Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows.
So this world we read about in Matthew is Esau's world, man. All right, and the Lord said Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. The Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latino, and Native American, who have renewed your mind and came back under the ways of Yahweh Shah. You are now conformed to the image of his son. That's the only way he's going to look upon you. That's it, man. Go ahead, read that verse 3 again.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And where shall it be the sign of thy coming?
Ezra just asked the same question. What shall be the pardon of a son of the time, and when shall be the end of the first and beginning of thereafter? Go ahead.
Of the end of the world.
Go ahead.
And Yahweh shall answer and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you.
Going into the false prophets. Go ahead.
For many shall come in my name,
See? Go ahead.
saying, I am Hamashiach,
Continue.
and shall deceive many.
Yeah, man, it's going to be a broad way. It's going to be deceived, man. ISUBK got a lot of fucking members. IUIC got a lot of members, man. Sakara got a lot of members. So the Lord said that, and we ain't even touching on the Baptist, the Apostolic, we ain't even touched on them, man. That's a broad way that leads to destruction. Yep. Go ahead,
And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
North Korea just got through testing a missile, and then they put a missile inside a train. They can shoot it out while it's moving. Man, you don't think how about Shah got these things lined up for to hit America, Babylon the Great? Of course he do. Go ahead,
See that ye.
So like it was a long-range cruise missile at that. They can actually house a nuclear warhead. Come on, man. Hey, shoot at her. Shoot at her. The Lord made a distinction. Kill that bitch. That's what the Lord gonna do to America. Well, she is a whore. What you did to whore? You stoned him. Yep. The Lord gonna drop them hailstones on America. Go ahead, and he gonna burn up with fire. Now, if you want to get caught up in that, by all means. You feel your house by shot. Hey man, you better. I asked the brother, you better get off the fence. You be like Sarah Connor, sitting there burning the fuck up. You better get off the fence. Go ahead,
And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass,
It gotta happen.
but the end is not yet.
Yep.
For nation shall rise against nation,
Yep.
and kingdom against kingdom,
Continue.
and there shall be famine.
Woo! Hey, that's a famine with an S on it, man. Oh, you have drought, famine. Oh, famine of the word.
That's it.
Famines. Go ahead.
And pestilences.
Oh, pestilence. Hey, I seen the CDC that announced some kind of new
Yeah,
virus.
yeah, man.
What?
You know, man, the Lord probably got these devils releasing all this shit, man. But see, you go back to the Lord of hope, putting the thought in their mind to do it. The Lord said pestilence. What an S. Plural. Go ahead.
And earthquakes in divers places.
Just mention that. Yeah, the 7.1 a couple weeks back in Mexico City, where they see blue lights hovering over the city,
Yeah.
chariots. Hey man, I see what that dude, security, he back up there. He put up a video where it was in a lightning storm, and the lightning storm was a chariot. So the Lord is visiting this place with storm and tempest. Come on, man. That's it. How about outside getting ready to wage war? And you don't want to be in rebellion with the Lord. You don't want to be clean contrary to him, man. He walking this way and you walking this way, and when you pass, he just sliding and cutting your head off. Lord gonna leave a lot of damn dead bodies here in America, man. He said it's gonna be so much, you're gonna be stepping them over. Stepping over the dead body. Go ahead, huh?
All these things are the beginning of sorrow.
Woo! Hey man, the Lord chimed on that. All these are the beginning of sorrows. The beginning, man. Lord said, hey man, that's cold. Tell him what you see. Hey, the bus that rolled by and the sign said finish strong, man. Let's see that endure to the end, man. For the same shall be saved, man. See, that's the spirit. Keep putting up a good fight, man. Yeah, man. Keep grinding, man. Finish strong, man. They say, hey man, you too late in the game, man, to fall out with you, man. And you fall out now, man, golly. You ain't fit for the kingdom. So like, that's it. You ain't fit for the kingdom. Period. That ain't me saying it. Yeah. Don't kill the messenger. Yeah. Don't kill the messenger. I'm just giving you the words of the king. And whether you want to obey him or not, oh well. And that's what the Lord has set up watchmen to do. To give the word of the king. You're going to die. And that's offensive. The scripture's supposed to be offensive, man. It comes with restrictions. You just can't do what you want to do. Go ahead,
Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake.
How you gonna be hated of all nations for the name's sake of Yahweh Shah? Because you telling them they ain't going into slavery. You telling them your kingdom is finished, your rulership is over. You telling them that a new king is coming. Of course they gonna hate you for the name's sake of Yahweh, the spirit of prophecy, the testimony that we hold. Go ahead,
I may say, even on 2/3, you tell niggas, if you don't repent, you gonna die.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that's very offensive too.
Yeah, that's offensive to a nigga, man.
But the Lord gonna kill you. Then they're like, well, what do I do with that? The Lord, he said the Lord gonna kill you. Yeah, you gonna die, nigga. The Lord gonna kill you. Hey, you don't know what you gonna do with that, you know? Well, yeah, it's offensive. But see, that goes back to prophecy. This is the word. You tell them it's like 5 ways you're gonna die. Give me a number 1 through 5. Go to Jeremiah 16. Yeah. You're gonna read out the judge. One of them ways you're gonna die. Because you ain't want to hearken to your high by Shah. It's just that simple.
Listen, fucking look like a goddamn FBI, man. He got the dark shades on, and all black. Black on the truck. And they didn't look like he had a roll cage on that bitch. He ready. Go ahead, hey man, when the Lord let loose these goddamn devils and they go back to their base and state where they hate you, Jay, your ass you gonna know then. Go ahead,
Then shall many be offended.
Woo! Go ahead.
And shall betray one another.
Yep.
And shall.
Hey man, that go back to your family, man. Yep. They see these things come to pass, they gonna be offended because you told them. They gonna betray you. Yeah, your cousin Junebug, who you thought was so cool. Man, ain't no food, man. I'm a female girl. I told you. Yeah, they gonna try to turn you in for some food, man. Yep. Go ahead,
And it's like I'm gonna start right back up. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another, and many false prophets shall rise, and shall deceive many.
Don't you see that playing out? These are the signs that the Lord said look for at the end. Go ahead.
And because iniquity shall abound,
iniquity shall abound. That's Second Ezra 5. Real quick. Because iniquity shall abound. Finish that verse off real quick now.
And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
We just had another man shooting in Tennessee. You don't see the love of many waxing cold. Folks sit there and record you getting your ass with the one. You know? They want to get the next trending video. They're trying to go famous on the fucking video, man. That's what this world is down to. Iniquity is abounding. The love of many is waxing cold. You got that? Start at the top.
This is book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 5, verse 1. Nevertheless, as concerning the token,
the signs. Go ahead.
Behold, the days shall come.
Look, the days shall come. Go ahead.
That they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number.
Ooh. Go ahead.
And the way of the truth shall be hidden.
And the way of truth is hidden. The Lord ain't open everybody up to the way of truth, which leads to life. Go ahead.
And the land shall be barren of faith.
Oh, hey man, the Lord, you saying the Lord didn't do any miracles, right? You saying that the chairs are not the so-called you void of faith, man. You gonna die. He that believes on me, as the scripture have said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water. And you ain't believing on the matter of scripture that said that's why you put up a video every 2 weeks. Right? You teaching false doctrine. You ain't got that living water pouring out. Go ahead, right?
But iniquity shall be increased.
Woo! The love of many shall wax cold. Read that one more time, Dr. Shaw. It says, but iniquity. Read that one more time before you read that.
But iniquity shall be increased.
Go ahead. Now you read that.
Because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
Yeah, that's what we are in the sign. All these things are playing out together. Go ahead,
But iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest, or that thou hast heard long ago.
That goes into that scripture you read about Adam. All right, where the transgressions of the word going to increase at the end. It's to its fullness. I think that was good. Go ahead, you got a precept? You got something to say?
I mean, I got a precept.
Okay, go ahead.
I mean, you want to go first?
No.
Right.
We won't be in Matthew.
All right. So this 2nd Ezra 14 and verse 16.
Yep.
It says, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter.
Yep.
It
said greater evil, meaning it's going to increase. As the wickedness increases, the judgments increase. Yep. People, look, they ain't got a goddamn clue.
I don't know what the hell.
Yeah, weirdo. They looking at us like we crazy. We looking at you like you crazy.
telling you.
That's it.
I'm crazy. You crazy.
You think I'm crazy? Nah, you crazy. What is that? Wisdom of Solomon 5? They thought your end would be without honor.
Yep.
Nah, man. We in a fishbowl. Well, they in a fishbowl, and we went with. Let me put it like this: we in a zoo, walking through a zoo, and we looking at all the goddamn wild animals. That's what we looking at.
Capture.
Capture wild animals. You in the snare of Babylon the Great.
It was them we had in the ridge.
That's it.
It was them.
Going up in the
Yeah,
chair.
it was them.
That's right. That's right. You got it out.
Verse 17, he say, "For look, how much the world shall be weaker through age,
Yep.
so much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein."
See, iniquity shall abound. The evil, it's increasing. Bad times are coming to America. And guess what? It's going to reach its fullest. How was it on that album?
And my man, he said, it's going to increase on them that dwell therein. They dwell in this motherfucker.
All the same ones who follow the image of the beast.
Yep.
You know, you staying in America, man. Man.
It's like a house being on fire. You don't get the fuck out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you stay, you gonna burn with that motherfucker.
And we blowing the trumpet, the alarm is going off, the smoke alarm, and you turn over. You turn over. What he did, he cut off his Cadillac converter to get that Palladium, whatever it is. All right, get him a quick 3,000 for his goddamn motherfucking cocaine habit. He gonna ride that bitch because he can't get nowhere. Hey, Esau, man. Yeah.
He on the phone. Yeah. He gonna have to pull over.
How the hell you chopping on the phone? That loud ass shit.
That's why your car loud.
This place is vexed.
Yeah.
And if you ain't vexed, something's wrong. You got simple ass Jake. You got stupid ass Esau. And you got big and prideful ass Eve, man. Man, this place gotta go.
And they just had a dumbass look on it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's the look that pissed me off.
Looking stupid, man.
They motherfuckers stupid, man.
Stupid ass look. God damn.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
I hate these motherfuckers, man.
Yeah, man. Side is cheerleader. Until you 2/3, man. Lord say you stupid. And then when we in that same stand, you look stupid. What the hell you looking at? Go ahead, Al.
Good. And it says, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved.
You gotta endure to the end. Continue.
And this gospel of the
That's another sign. This gospel. The Lord said he was specific. He didn't say a gospel. He said this gospel. What did he say? He put forth the apostles' last. There was a small time frame to get this. The Lord set it up perfectly that the elect was going to hit a word in a small time frame, man. And get sealed. Well, they already sealed, but as we sometimes put it, get activated. That mind start getting stirred up.
and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations. And then shall the end come.
Then shall the end come. Right? This gospel. Jump down to 22.
And except those days shall be shortened.
Start at 20. I figured that.
And pray ye that your flight be not in the winter.
Hey, man, it's a dog. Winter come. Hey, we ain't even touched on these evictions, man. I seen a video the other day This dude handler on his name is called Eviction Man.
Damn.
Where he go around recording people getting put out the house. All they shit is on the street and you see vultures coming up taking their shit. Man, the dog winter's coming, man. Lord got a sort of structure plan for you.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Man.
Man, that was bad.
That warning, that's out.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah, go ahead. And it blasted for a few moments. It was like, pay attention, dog winter. Start there from the top of the end.
But pray ye that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world
Jacob's trouble. Go ahead.
to this time,
Go ahead.
no, nor ever shall be.
See, no, nor ever shall be. That's Jacob's trouble. A time like none other. And we approaching it. Hey, man, I'm telling you, man, it's not words that we can say to express the wrath that the Lord is coming with. We can only give you warning. Right. Go ahead.
And except those days should be shortened,
I'll be right back in camp, man. Except those days be short. Go ahead.
there should no flesh be saved.
This thing is crazy, man. I seen a video. Now they got a pill that you can take for the C19, man. They developing a pill. See, if there's no flesh that shall be saved. They put it in the salad. They trying to think of a way to put it in your food, man. There's no flesh shall be saved. Go ahead,
But for the elect's sake,
See?
those days shall be shortened.
Go ahead.
Then if any man shall say unto you, Lo, here is Hamashiach, or there, believe it not,
Yep. Go ahead.
for there shall arise false Hamashiach and false prophets,
Go ahead. Hey, and we seeing that. Go ahead.
and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible,
If it were possible. Go ahead.
they shall deceive the very elect.
The Lord said it's not possible. The Lord said he has not lost any that was given to him by Yahweh. Go ahead.
Behold, I have told you before.
Yep.
Wherefore, if they shall say unto you, Behold, here is in the desert, he is in the desert, go not forth.
Go ahead.
Behold, he is in the secret chambers, believe it not.
Yep. Hey, man, Esau gonna come. Man, what is that? Blue beam.
Yep.
Project Blue beam. Or he gonna project something in the sky where the Lord says, don't believe that shit. Go ahead.
For as the lightning cometh out of the east
Yep.
and shineth unto, it shineth even unto the west,
Go ahead.
so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
It's gonna be obvious. He ain't coming with no. We read about it in 2 Ezra 13. Man, he coming to kill. There ain't gonna be no damn projection of what they have in there. So the Lord said these are what to look for too. Go ahead,
For whatsoever the carcasses is there, will the eagles be gathered together.
Yep.
Immediately after the tribulation of those days.
You immediately, meaning what? You gonna have to go through some shit.
Yeah.
Get Acts 14 and 22 real quick. The Lord said, read that from the top again.
Immediately after the tribulation of those days.
Immediately. He's shortening the time. So the tribulation gonna be strong down. He said immediately. Go ahead.
Shall the sun be darkened. Immediately after the tribulation of those days, shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the power.
Those stars, thermonuclear missiles shall fall from heaven. Go ahead.
And the powers of the heavens shall be shaken.
Yeah, man, the rulership, they're going to be shaken till they court. Because they know they finished. What I got you holding? Yeah, let's get there. This is the book of Acts, chapter 14, verse 22.
confirming the souls of the disciples
through much tribulation, go ahead.
and exhorting them to continue in the
Oh,
faith,
and do it to the end, go ahead.
and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of the Most High.
We must through much tribulation. Immediately after the tribulation of those days, the sun should, the scripture tell you that it's going to blot out the sun, man. All those missiles, man. Right? Immediately after the tribulation of those days. Go ahead,
And then shall appear the Son of the Son of Man in heaven,
Yep.
and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven.
Yep, in the clouds of heaven. Why are the tribes going to mourn? So like, why are they going to mourn? See? Go ahead.
I'm read back from the top of
Okay.
everything. And then shall appear the Son of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory.
With power and great glory. He ain't coming to play with you. Say that again.
I said that they gonna be full of darkness.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
What is that? Yeah, get that. Hold it. Yeah, day of darkness, man. There's no light. Only ones who gonna have any hope in that day are the elect, the hopeful elect at that time. But when it manifests, they're gonna be the elect. Everybody gonna be running scared, and the elect gonna be praising the Lord. Hosanna, save us now, save us now. That's what the elect gonna be doing. But everybody else gonna be in mourning. You got that Zephaniah?
Yeah.
Is that right? It's Zephaniah.
Zephaniah 1 in verse 15. That day is a day of wrath,
Woo, that wrath. Go ahead.
a day of trouble
Mm.
and distress,
Mm.
a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness,
Ooh, clouds and thick darkness. Go ahead.
a day of the trumpet
Mm.
and alarm against the fenced cities.
Yep. Now, who is the fit? What is America known as? A place of cities.
Yep.
It's more cities here than anything. The fenced cities. Alarm against the fenced cities. Go ahead.
And against the high tower.
Yep. Oh, go ahead.
And I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Lord, and their blood shall be poured out as dust,
Yep.
and their flesh as the dust.
Now that remind me of when they say that the blood should be poured out as dust. Y'all seen that movie War of the Worlds? With those chariots, they say, alien spaceships, but it's zapping people and turning their ass into dust. Blood should be poured out as dust. Man, the Lord coming to fuck you people up, man. He said the tribes of the earth gonna mourn. He just said he gonna walk like blind men. Man, don't know what the hell going on. Other scriptures say they gonna be holding themselves like a woman in travail. Come on, man. That's the day of the Lord, which quickly approaches. Oh, we read it where it said, look for your shepherd that is now at the end of the world. He coming. Oh, you got that? Hold on. Yeah, read one more verse and we'll get there.
Verse 31 out. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of the heaven to the other.
So as the destruction, as the missiles are hitting this place, the Lord is zapping certain people and saving others. They going up in those chairs. You hold this on? Hold Isaiah 26.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 12.
And that's a spear. That's a thumbnail. The Lord made that thing come full circle.
Yeah.
Damn. Go ahead.
And they heard a great voice from heaven,
Yep.
saying unto them, come up hither.
Woo! Kwam Yasharala! That's the real Kwame Yasharala. You be
Yeah.
lifted up in the chariot.
Yeah, that's it.
Go ahead. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud.
See? Go ahead.
And their enemies beheld them.
Those are ones who we had in derision and a proverb of reproach. We accounted his life madness. See, man. You can't make this up, man. These are words of the king. Go ahead, huh? You want to speak on it? Okay, go ahead.
And the same hour was there a great earthquake.
See? Go ahead.
And the 10th part of the city fell.
America is divided up in 10 FEMA zones. You can Google this. The 10th part of the city fell. Go ahead.
And in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000.
A complete number of men died. Continue.
And the remnant were afraid.
Ooh, hey man, the righteous shall scarcely be saved. The remnant were afraid and what?
And gave glory to the Most High of heaven.
There's gonna be a lot of weeping and call all your by shine that day. Oh, we read it. Revelations 15. You gonna take it up in the chair and you looking down on the lake of fire. You don't call like, man, come on, man. Because you believe the report. You got that?
Isaiah 26 and 20. Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers,
Yep.
and set thy doors about thee.
Yep.
Hide thyself as it were for a little moment, until the indignation be overpassed.
Until the indignation be overpassed. Until the destruction is over. See? You going up in those chairs. Saved by Yahweh Shalom, man. That's what we looking for. That's what we long for. That's what our hope is. And my hope is not something different from this brother hope, or from this brother hope, or this brother hope. No. We hoping to be saved out of the snares that Esau has prepared. Right?
God, this is the book of Romans, chapter 13, verse 11. And that, knowing the time,
Yep. Oh, knowing the time, you to measure the time diligently. Read that from again.
God, and that, knowing the time,
Yep, knowing the time, you know what season you in. Go ahead.
that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
Hey man, come out of that. Cornelius is a Gentile doctrine, man. It's high time to wake out of sleep. It's high time. Go ahead, huh?
For now is our salvation nearer than we believe.
Hey, it's here. It's near you. You gotta grow, man. You gotta come out of the ways of Babylon the Great wholeheartedly. You gotta come into the correct doctrine of the Lord. That's the only way you're gonna be saved. Well, that's gonna be it. We pray this been edifying. We want to give all praise, all that glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
double honors to our teachers, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Much respect to you brothers labor worldwide and true and sincere. Salutations and blessings to the hopeful elect. We in the words of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. Shalom.
Shalom. DTA.
Abab, soon.
Money cash tonight.
Check your bank account.
Check
Word
your
went
bank
out.
Come on.